Goodbye, Civitavecchia, goodbye, celebrity reflection. Here we go, on the road back to the Lake District.
And the entrance is here on the right. There is the entrance 1, 2 and 3.
Right now in Roma, Italy. Just having a bite to eat and waiting for my flight to Frankfurt in Germany and headed towards sunny England. It's been an amazing 11 days. Really enjoyed being a cruise ship speaker. I've got about an hour to kill right now. I just ordered some food in my very limited Italian, which I have to say mainly involved pointing at things on the menu. Not quite sure what I've ordered, but I'm hoping it's something that I've had before when I lived in London opposite an Italian restaurant, and I'm hoping it's the same thing and tastes as good, because if it does, it'll be amazing. Somehow at the beginning of my trip I managed to damage the case on my phone charger. It's looking a little dodgy now. I think it might be time to get a new one. Well, it looks like my gate has just changed, so I'm leaving D and headed towards C now. Hopefully we'll be boarding in the next hour. I love how airports always send you through duty free first on the way to the gate. Super busy in this gate. So many people. Busier than London, I think. The gate I've been sent to is currently for a flight to Lyon, which is not where I'm going, it's a different airline. So I think there might be a little bit of a mistake on the board, or perhaps this flight's going out first. This is my flight here, T8. And here's the Lyon flight, which is an hour before mine. I'm just trying some limoncello. It's very famous in Italy. I think we're just waiting for the bus now.
The problem is that during pushback the tow bar just was broken. But we have another approximately 7 to 8 aircraft taking off before us. So it might take a few more minutes until we can get airborne. Across the Alps, and from there we'll fly towards Munich and then Frankfurt. Im Moment wäre das eher so der Blick in die Glaskugel, und das wollen wir nicht machen, das ist einfach nicht.
Well, fun and games now. The plane was about 15 minutes late, so they're holding up our plane. Our plane was about 15 minutes late landing, so we're now getting a direct transfer straight to the plane, which I think they're holding up for us so we catch it. So at least we didn't miss it so far. The connecting flight is at 3:40. Look at the time now. On the downside, no duty free shopping, which is fine. I wasn't planning to go shopping anyway. On the plus side, get chaperoned. Well, the good news is there is no longer a rush. The bad news is I missed the flight to come to the service centre now. Well, little update for you. Since I missed my plane, Lufthansa very kindly managed to get me on a quicker flight. But I'm now flying with British Airways from Frankfurt in Germany to London, and London Heathrow, and then from London to Manchester. And with any luck, I'll still be able to catch a train back to the lakes, back to Kendal. So a little bit of an adventure, a little bit unplanned. That's life, I suppose. And I've got a meal voucher, so I can get something to eat when I'm in London as well. Got a bit of time there, but it took a long time to get through security. They're really, really thorough here. To unpack absolutely everything. Not just me, everybody. So that took quite a bit of time, and I've got about 20 minutes now to get to B28 to catch my next flight. And apparently it's about a 5-minute walk to get to B28 from here. So I'm going to have to get a little bit of exercise and quite quick. Well, that really didn't take long at all. About 2 minutes, not even that. I'm here nice and early now. And it looks like we're slightly delayed, I think. So we're leaving at 6. And we're now 5 o'clock. So, all good. Good things. It's a little ironic. It's a bit weird. The Pope in the middle of all the celebrities. The other option I had with my flight was to go to Munich and then from Munich to Manchester, but I wouldn't have arrived until nearly midnight, which would have been completely crazy because I would have been stuck overnight at the airport as well. And then I'd miss work tomorrow, which wouldn't be great. Well, I'm already at the check-in at the gate now, so fingers crossed nothing else happens. I just treated myself to an ice cream, Magnum and some Coke. I think it's going to be quite a long night, so better get some sugar in. Well, I've actually just realised what the day is today. It's 9/11. It's a little bit weird to be travelling and flying. And I still remember very clearly where I was on that fateful day. Makes me feel pretty lucky, especially given that I lost friends who were working in the trade centre. It's quite strange to be flying. Hello. Right, that's the second flight completed. Now flight number 3. Here we are back in London. Unexpected visit. Was not planning to be in London today at all. Time to get to the next flight. This is my flight here. 8:20 Manchester, British Airways, Terminal 5. And it's now 6:44. I've lost 2 hours today. Actually, I've gained 2 hours. I've gained 2 hours today because of travelling across the time zones. That's pretty good. Now I need to go and find Terminal 5. Fingers crossed for my next flight. Looks like I have to take a bus. It takes about 15 minutes to get to Terminal 5 from here. It's now 7:15 and my flight's at just after 8. Hello. Terminal 5.
Welcome on board this bus to Terminal 5.
I have to admit I'm starting to get a little bit confused now. I left quite early this morning and I've been in 4 different cities, 3 countries in 1 day. And I've gained 2 hours. I'm starting to worry now about my luggage. After all the events of today, I really hope I get my luggage when I get to Manchester. otherwise they're going to be a little bit miffed. More dramas. Today's just getting worse. Basically the flight is full, so they're not sure if they can have a seat for me yet, so I have to go and find out now. Well, on the plus side, I've been upgraded to business class. On the downside, don't have a seat on the plane yet, and it might be that I have to stay here for the night and talk about tomorrow. What a day. But it looks like I've got a seat, so that's something. Whether I get to Manchester in time to catch a train is another matter, but at least I've got a seat for now. Fingers crossed. Finally, flight number 3.
Back into the buckle and tighten by pulling on the loose end. To unfasten, simply lift up the metal flap on the buckle and pull apart.
Finally made it to Manchester Airport. What a journey. It was a really rough flight as well. We dropped quite a lot. It's a little bit scary, but made it here to Manchester Airport. And now wait for an Uber and hopefully home very soon to see the kittens and my dog.